and welcome to the 30 minutes power flow. Today I want to focus more upon our intuition in our flow. This weekend we will have the masterclass about the third eye chakra, and also this practice I will dedicate to this third eye chakra because it's a chakra that is not necessarily physical. It's more about intuition, about just having that sense of, yeah, I know something is up, but I can't put my finger on what it is. And then later on you will figure it out what it is. But this same intuition we can also use in our yoga practice when we are moving. If you think like, okay, this doesn't feel right, or this doesn't feel like my option today, it's actually already your intuition in combination with your body that is telling you, hey, maybe we should do something else. And the same thing goes that we don't always listen to our intuition in that way. And most of the time when we ignore our intuition, it's because our ego is in the way. So the big challenge today is to see if you can really listen to that intuition, especially the upcoming half hour in all the different poses that we're gonna do. So once you're ready, see how you want to sit, what feels right for your body here in this moment. Maybe sitting on top of a pillow, on top of a block, whatever feels in a nice seated position in which you can have that stability, have that balance. So maybe you want to move a little bit from side to side, just noticing where that exact point here in the middle is. Now from there, we're going to roll the shoulders all the way towards the ears, rolling them back and down. From there, lengthen a little bit more, closing your eyes. See if you can lift the chest a little bit more towards the ceiling. Noticing if you can stretch out the arms as much as possible while letting the hands rest on top of the knees. Moving your shoulder blades slightly more towards one another, opening the heart a bit more. This third eye chakra, Ajna chakra, is also said to be connected to Svadhisthana, which is the second chakra, the chakra that is all about movement, about flow. And it's this connection that we're gonna look for in our practice here today. Connecting our intuition to that flow, choosing the options that suit our body. And whenever you feel that you want to do less, feel free to do so. Now see if you can relax the shoulders a little bit more, bringing your hands onto the chest or in the lap. One hand on top of the other one, joining the thumbs together. See if you can keep moving the chest towards the ceiling. Your spine aligned. The weight equally distributed over the left and the right buttock. From there, slowly bringing your chin down, following your focus, your concentration towards the place in your body where you notice that you need that focus. Keeping your focus exactly in that place while you're moving your head back up. And then joining the top of all the fingers together for Hakini Mudra. Mudra that is all about concentration. Keep your focus, keep your awareness. Noticing the balance between left and right. And we're going to make a soft rocking motion from left to right, keeping your focus on that place in your body where you notice you need it the most. Moving your body from left to right, keeping the tips of your fingers against each other. From there, slowly start to make small circles with the hips. Maybe you want to keep your eyes closed, or maybe you slightly want to open them. See what suits you. Making your circles bigger. Tilting the hips, the pelvis. And the next time you're all the way to the back, you're going to do the same thing the other way around. Big circles the other way around. Making them smaller with every circle. Till you're all the way back in the middle again. From there, activate your belly muscles, sucking in your navel, activating your pelvic floor. From there, keeping your tips of the fingers together, breathing fully in, reaching up with the arms. See if you can open the chest as much as possible. Slowly opening your eyes, look at your hands, and then with the strength of your belly, slowly folding forward until you notice that you're gonna round the spine. So we're gonna keep the spine straight, which means that you will not go all the way down here. Now from here, breathing in, use the strength in your belly to move up. On the exhale, see where is that option where you can keep your back straight, neck aligned with the spine. On that inhale, coming up, and now this time on your next exhalation, releasing the hands, one hand on your knee, other hand behind you. Choose the side you want to start with for a twist. Breathing in, coming all the way back in the middle, reaching up, and exhale, other side. Breathing in, all the way back in the middle, reaching up. Exhale, hands going down, moving on to all fours. Tucking your tailbone in just a little bit. And from there, slowly moving your weight from left to right. From there, moving it back in circles, circling our whole entire body to make those circular motions around the wrists. Now make sure you don't create that hollow back, so we keep the tailbone slightly tucked in. And then on the next inhalation, you come back in the middle. And you're going to move your hips from left to right, dropping your head. And make those movements smaller, move it all the way back in the middle. Now activate the belly, activate the pelvic floor, activate those whole entire core while tucking under those toes, and from there moving yourself back to downward dog. The shoulders are away from the ears. Maybe you want to bring your heels further down towards the ground, or maybe bend one knee at a time. If you notice you want a little bit of movement here. Now from there, in your inhalation, lifting both heels from the ground. Exhale, bring those heels down. Breathing in, lifting the heels off the ground. Exhale, move them down. Now continue in your own breathing tempo. Notice, what are you feeling in your body? And most of all, what is your mind doing at the moment? Are there all kinds of thoughts that are trying to distract you? See how this movement, just that movement here with the feet, how it is changing different parts in the body in terms of flexibility and strength. Now from here, keeping your focus fully onto the body, slowly bending your knees, looking in between the hands and stepping right, left to the front side of your mat. Now folding forward, maybe even placing the fingertips or the hands down on the ground. You can always bend the knees a bit more. Bringing your nose towards the knees. Activate your belly, sucking in your navel, breathing in, circle all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Hakini Mudra again, so fingertips are touching, breathing in, lifting, activate your belly, small back bend, exhale with the mudra, forward fold. Releasing your mudra, placing the fingertips on the ground, breathing in, making a table of your back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale fully, forward fold, bringing your nose towards the knees. Now from here, breathing in again, table of your back. Exhale, forward fold. Now from here, breathing in, making the table of your back again. Now placing your right hand in one line here with your left foot. Breathing in, bringing your left arm up. And you can always place your hand onto your tailbone or reaching up with that left hand. From there, exhale. Coming all the way back in the middle, placing those hands in front of you again. Forward fold, nose towards the knees. Breathing in, making a table of your back. Left hand goes in front of the right foot. And from there, next inhalation, move your right arm up. Now see where your weight is. Is it in the middle of the foot or are you leaning to the front? Exhale, bring that hand down, placing those hands back in front of you, forward fold, knees towards, or the nose towards the knees. From here, breathing in, activate your belly, activate the legs, all the way back up, big circle, and exhale, hands in front of your heart. Now breathing in, left knee goes up, keep your balance, keep your focus and your concentration. From there, stepping your left foot back, into warrior one. So next inhalation, you're going to bring those arms up and see if you can activate the belly a little bit more. Doesn't have to be a really deep or a really difficult warrior one. Just a small one, maybe the step a bit smaller. On your exhalation, hands go all the way down. Now moving your left heel from the ground. See where your balance is and then slowly lifting the leg up. Maybe with the fingertips on the ground here. Now keeping your standing leg a little bit bended, pushing your left heel away from you. And if you have the space and you're not with your head already halfway in the couch, you can always see if you want to stretch those arms out to the front. Now from here, taking a couple of deep breaths, active core, active legs. See where you can create more of that strength. And then when you're ready, left foot slowly next to the right foot and forward fold again. Deep breaths here, breathing in, slowly going for that Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, forward fold for Uttanasana. We do this again, breathing in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Last one. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. From here, breathing in. Activate your legs, your belly, circle all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Breathing in, circle up. And exhale, bringing your weight towards your left leg, lifting that right leg up. Once you're ready, once you've found your balance, stepping that right foot to the back, bringing your arms up, warrior one. Notice if you can really use the strength in your legs here. How can you lengthen? Can you reach even more towards the ceiling? Now from there, your exhalation, slowly move yourself forward, fingertips on the ground, lifting the right heel off the ground, moving your way to the front, and again, lifting that right leg, keeping your hips level. You can always bring the arms to the front for warrior three if you feel like it. Otherwise, keeping those fingertips down on the ground. Now see if you can activate your core even more, maybe bending that standing leg a little bit more. And from there, 2 more breaths here. Play with that focus, that concentration. From there,
foot goes back next to the left foot and forward fold, Uttanasana here. Deep breaths, staying with that focus, maybe even moving slowly from left to right. Now from here, again, activate the belly, pushing the feet down. Now looking at your toes and lifting the toes off the ground, spreading them all the way out and then placing them down one by one. So really noticing the strength of your feet in the ground here. Now from here, next inhalation, bend the knees slightly, activate the core. We're going to bring the arms up. We're going to go for Utkatasana. On your exhalation, hands in front of the heart. Breathing in, bringing those arms up. This time, exhale, twisting towards the side. Now keep those knees as much as possible next to each other. Breathing in, lifting those arms up. Exhale, other side. Breathing in, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Fingers on the ground, stretching out the legs. Slowly moving here from side to side. Now from here, slowly grabbing hold of your elbows, dropping your head. Maybe a slight bend in the knees and slowly just moving from side to side here. From here, slowly placing your fingertips on the ground, bending your knees, lifting your heels off the ground. Come here in this little balance pose with the hands in front of your heart. Little concentration challenge. See if you can find a spot that isn't moving, or if you notice that you're quite stable in this pose, see if you want to close your eyes. Keep the balance, strengthen the feet, the calves, strengthen the legs. Keep that tailbone tucked in slightly, not making a hollow back. And then from there, slowly placing those fingertips in front of you and keeping that focus, turning halfway. So you now have that wide side of the mat in front of you, because we're gonna stretch the left leg out to the side. And then you have a couple of options. You can keep your right knee facing the front, or maybe you want to open it a little bit more to the side for an extra hip opener. Now turning the sole of the foot into the ground, so lifting the inside of the left foot, we're gonna create a little bit of that flow here. So breathing in, bringing your arms up, exhale, flowing towards that left leg. Now keeping that strength here. Breathing in, active core, active legs, coming in the middle. And hands, right hand onto your right hip, leaning to the other side. Keep your balance. Focus, where's your option? Breathing in, back in the middle. Breathing out, left hand towards the left leg. Again, see how far you want to go. If you want to stay in the middle, that's your option. Follow your intuition in this one. Breathing in, we do it one more time on the other side. The right hand onto the hip, reaching over. And breathing in, back in the middle. Fingertips going down here, pushing that left foot into the ground so you can bring it back in the middle. And from there, if you notice you want a little break here in between, just by stretching the legs out, bringing your butt towards the ceiling, and take that moment here, noticing the difference between your left and your right leg. And then on your next exhalation, again, lifting the heels off the ground and bringing your butt down again, because we're going to repeat this on the other side. Next inhalation, right leg goes to the side. It's up to you if you want to keep your knee to the front or if you slowly want to open it. Always having the option of keeping your fingertips down into the ground if you notice that that's where your focus can stay with you. From here, either with the hands on the ground or maybe you want to go up with those hands in front of you. See if you can really push the outside of the right foot into the ground, lifting the inside of the foot up a little bit more. And then from there, breathing in, bringing those arms up. Exhale, right hand towards the leg, reaching over to the side as far as feels comfortable for you. Breathing in, back in the middle. Exhale, left hand on the left hip, reaching over to the other side. Breathing in, back in the middle. Exhale, reaching over to the side. Breathing in, back in the middle. Exhale, left hand onto the hip, reaching over to the side. Breathing in, back in the middle, and from there, hands going down. Keep your core active and bringing that right foot back in the middle. Now from there, bringing those arms to the front, knees are going down onto the mat. And from there, make sure you keep that wide side of the mat in front of you, because from there, you're gonna slide the knees out to the side. You're gonna put the toes out to the side. We're gonna go for a frog pose, Mandukasana. And from here, see if you want to come onto the elbows. And we're gonna place the thumbs in between the eyebrows, so on the third eye. So from there, placing both of your thumbs in between the eyebrows. And see if you can let your head rest onto the hands here. We're going to take 5 deep breaths in this hip opener. Strong hip opener in which we really have to keep our concentration, our focus. Noticing how this is feeling for you in this moment without judgment. Whatever comes up, it's okay. Resistance, emotions. See if you can notice what it is that comes up and what is your body talking to you and what is maybe the ego saying about it. From here, next exhalation, releasing the hands, placing your hands underneath the shoulders, slowly allowing yourself to bring those knees back together, bringing the butt towards the heels and sliding that upper body to the front into child's pose. And see if you can release in the shoulders here. And maybe small movements by moving your body from left to right. From here, placing your hands underneath the shoulders, pushing those hands into the ground. Lengthen, bringing your arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, pushing the hands away from you towards the ceiling, and then slowly making that side bend to the side. Notice how this is feeling. Breathing in, back in the middle, same thing. Other side on the exhalation. Breathing in, back in the middle. Exhale, bring those hands down. And now slowly making your way down onto your back. Bringing the knees towards the chest. Arms over your head, and see if you can stretch those legs out here. If you notice that your hamstrings are not allowing you to stretch your legs out here, so maybe your knees are a bit bended, or you notice that this is a challenge in itself, it can help to instead bring your hands over your head, instead bringing the hands underneath the butt, making sure you move your shoulder blades a bit more towards one another, and then from there bring your legs up into the air. So either this option or with your arms over your head. Now keeping your legs as straight as possible, pointing the toes, activating your belly, activating the pelvic floor, and on your exhalation, slowly moving those legs away from you. And as soon as you notice that your shoulders come off the ground, you go back a little bit and you stop. Now keep breathing here. This is that moment where we You're gonna find that concentration. Maybe you want to close your eyes. Although it can maybe be challenging for the body, you keep breathing. Notice for yourself if you're still breathing. If you're not sure, give yourself a compliment. Talk to yourself for a moment. And if you notice that your body starts to shake a little bit, this is totally fine. It's all part of having that body that has to work, but at the same time keeping your focus. From there, slowly bringing those legs all the way up. Releasing the hands. Bringing the knees towards the chest. Closing your eyes. Maybe make a couple of circles with the knees in the process. Especially when we keep our focus, we keep our concentration, and we listen to where the limits of our body are today, we will notice that we can do so much more than we think that we are capable of. We can keep breathing while having that big activation of our belly muscles. Our intuition is a strong one. Now from here, slowly bringing your arms either alongside your body or over your head, placing those feet down into the ground, and then slowly stretch the legs out. Noticing if there are any movements that you want to make here in this moment, maybe with the feet, maybe with the rest of your body, maybe a small twist. See what suits you here at this moment here today. We're going to go for our Shavasana for the final relaxation. So see what it is that you need to get ready for this relaxation. If you can slowly release a little bit more every single exhalation. Releasing the shoulders, the arms, the feet, the legs, the butt. Taking a real deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Letting it go. Taking the final moments of the class for yourself in silence. To release any remaining tension in the body. To release that focus, release the concentration. Just letting it be for now. And slowly start to move your body again. Starting with movements that are small. And slowly making them bigger and bigger. From there, stretching yourself all the way out. And making yourself small, bringing the knees towards the chest. From there, dropping onto your sides, taking a deep breath there. And from there, moving back to a seated position. Bringing your hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining this practice. Namaste.